the terms are already agreed for the rematch with to move forward. And it's the same as the first contract in that respect. So I think we got it spot on with the numbers.
Chris is a good fighter. All the fighting talk is fighting talk. He's a good fighter. I believe I can fight at 160. If we don't do the rematch, which I'd love to avenge that loss, go back down to welterweight and win the WBC world title.
Conor Chris delivers. I say this before. I was like, whoever loses this fight is gonna tarnish the dad's name. Nah.
Conor Benn's recent demand for a rematch against Chris Eubank Jr., made live on television, has sent shockwaves through the boxing world. Following a controversial loss in their highly anticipated bout, Benn's passionate call for a second fight has reignited the fierce rivalry between the two British fighters. This article delves into the events leading up to the fight, the controversy surrounding the outcome, and the implications of Benn's demand for a rematch.
Powered by Undisputed. Jonathan, we spoke before the fight and you were confident in your man Chris Eubank Jr. here. Tonight he gets the job done. Talk us through how you're feeling.
I feel pretty good. I thought he fought again. I'm the type of guy, I pay homage to both fighters. I thought they both put their hearts on the line.
Yeah.
I thought they both gave everything they had. And if they could have gave more to the crowd, they would have gave more.
Yeah.
I think the biggest winner was Great Britain.
The rivalry between Conor Benn and Chris Eubank Jr. dates back decades, with both fighters coming from boxing dynasties. Their fathers, Nigel Benn and Chris Eubank Sr., were legendary figures in the sport. Known for their epic battles in the 1990s, the prospect of their sons facing off generated immense public interest and anticipation.
Nigel, it's clear that you guys are very, very close.
Yeah.
The reports are that Chris Eubank Sr. isn't quite currently as close with his son as you guys are. How does that make you feel, and why is it important?
I would like to stop you there.
Go
First of all, Chris, is your son, mate. Come be there, mate. This is a family affair, mate. We need you there, mate. We can just catch up on old times. So it'd be good to see you there, mate. Coming back here, son.
The fight was scheduled as a catchweight bout, with both fighters agreeing to meet at a weight limit that challenged their usual fighting classes. This added another layer of intrigue, as both Benn and Eubank Jr. had to adjust their training and strategies to meet the agreed-upon weight.
I looked at Chris Sr. and I said to him, grabbed him by the neck, and I said, mate, I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy you turn up. Because outside of everything else, outside of all the noise and the promotion and the fight, your relationship with your dad never goes. That's always there. That's long standing. That's without boxing. What's boxing? What is it? Because I'd pick the relationship with my dad over boxing any day of the week. So to see them two, if this has brought them together, God, that's worth its weight in gold.
That's right.
That's worth its weight in gold.
When the fight finally took place, it didn't unfold as many had expected. The bout was filled with contentious moments, including disputed scoring, questionable officiating, and heated exchanges that left fans and analysts divided. While some believed Eubank Jr. had done enough to win, others felt Benn was unfairly judged.
We have a result in the fight of the night at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The middleweight contest between these two British middleweights.
112, the winner by unanimous decision, Chris Eubank!
Yeah, it's a hard one to swallow, man. Yeah. It's a hard one to swallow. Obviously, I didn't come into the fight thinking it would be that close. I didn't come into the fight to lose. I didn't come in the fight for anything apart from winning. and obviously it weren't good enough. So I need to do better.
Commentators described the match between Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn as extremely entertaining, competitive, and action-packed, keeping viewers engaged throughout. Both fighters showcased skill and determination, making it an exciting contest to watch. However, commentators also noted that it wasn't an easy fight for Eubank Jr. despite his eventual victory.
He can walk out there, Conor can walk out there head up high, you know, go home to his family safe and sound. The way he boxed and the way Chris boxed was unbelievable. You know, we were just like, we enjoyed the fight. Do you understand? We enjoyed the fight.
I said it myself just on broadcast just now. Conor made the fight by keeping on coming, Chris gave everything. Chris Senior turned up on the night. It had everything, didn't it?
Lastminute.com. We call him lastminute.com. He turned up. But all I want to say is, oh my goodness. That was beautiful, man. We enjoyed it. Listen, I was shaking. Not because it was cold here, because the fight was just beautiful. I enjoyed it, and I'm happy to see a rematch.
Great to see you, Derek. Thank you so much. We're all happy to see a rematch. Whether they can go through another one like that.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Chris Eubank Sr. was present at the highly anticipated fight between his son and Conor Benn on April 26, 2025, at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. This marked a significant and emotional moment in British boxing history, as Eubank Sr. had previously been outspoken against the fight and had even threatened to pull his son from the event over concerns regarding the weight limit and safety.
That is really good news. Okay, let's get to the fight itself. I think I've just about caught my breath after last night, Michael. I don't know about you, but I mean, first of all, let's start with the Eubank reunion and the fact that Senior walked out with his son Junior to the ring. How real was that, I suppose, animosity between the two in the build-up, and how much did it help him that his dad was there?
A lot of emotion around me. I actually felt I had a bit of a lump in my throat. I've got to be completely honest with you, because we know it's been a tough few years for the Eubank family. Senior losing a son, and Chris Eubank Jr. talking about the pain, a real pain is losing family members. And it was a bit like WWE when the lift opened and you see Chris Eubank Sr.
Despite his earlier objections, Eubank Sr. made a surprise appearance midway through the undercard, arriving at the stadium to support his son. His presence electrified the 65,000-strong crowd, with fans chanting and celebrating. Nigel Benn, Conor's father, was also present and welcomed Eubank Sr.'s attendance, viewing it as a positive step for both families.
Eubank's here as well. Sir, you turned up to support your son. What a night.
Well, you know, I was always going to be here for my son, irrespective of what you thought. I mean, it's a show. So suspense is part of the game. Now, the performance, championship rounds, standing toe-to-toe, the credit I'm going to give to Conor. I told you he was a superior fighter, but he shouldn't be fighting at 160 or 156. He's a 147 fighter. What couldn't he do around the world? He's been destroyed by the people who are handling him, and they have to be brought to account. Do your job. Do your job. Do your job.
It's great to see you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
Eubank Jr. has consistently expressed a deep desire for his father's presence at his fights, valuing his experience and mentorship. Despite recent strains in their relationship, Eubank Jr. has openly stated that he wishes for his father to remain a part of his boxing journey, particularly for significant bouts. He has acknowledged the challenges between them, but continues to hope for reconciliation, emphasizing the vital role of family support in his career.
If he's watching this, what would you say to him?
I'm here. I'm getting ready for the biggest fight of my life. If you want to be next to me, like his father next to him, we can do it together. If not, no hard feelings. I'll get the job done for you, don't worry about it.
Do you love him, your dad?
He's my old man. It doesn't matter if I don't talk to him until the day I die, I'm always gonna love him. He taught me everything.
During the fight, Benn landed a powerful punch that reportedly fractured Eubank Jr.'s jaw. The bout, held at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, was the culmination of a long-standing family rivalry and lived up to its billing as a British boxing classic. Despite Benn's aggressive start, Eubank Jr. showcased his experience and resilience, ultimately securing a unanimous decision victory with all three judges, scoring the bout 116 to 112 in his favor. However, the fight took a concerning turn when Eubank Jr. was immediately hospitalized due to a suspected broken jaw, as confirmed by his promoters.
I wish him well, you know. I know he's gone to the hospital. I've heard he's got a broken jaw. So I wish him a speedy recovery. I also want to thank Senior for turning up, because this really is a family affair, and it wouldn't have been what it was about.
Eddie Hearn, the promoter for Conor Benn, had an emotional reaction following the intense battle. Having invested significant time and energy into promoting the fight, the outcome was particularly poignant for him. Throughout the contest, both fighters demonstrated remarkable heart and determination, which did not go unnoticed by Hearn. He expressed deep admiration for their resilience and the exceptional level of competition they brought to the ring. However, it was the deeply personal stakes that seemed to resonate with him the most.